What's up, fellas? Another day in the sun, for me at least. But yeah, but you can be happy actually. You can be happy wherever you are. You know, happiness is free. Famous book from Lester Levinson. I can really recommend you give that book a read. But in this video, I'm gonna talk about productivity, awareness. You know, awareness, especially the topic here is that awareness around protecting yourself, awareness around being the best version of yourself. Awareness is important because the thing that happened to me right now is that I messed up a payment. And it was only like a small payment, you know, like maybe I think it was $20 each for like a domain, like a website domain that I'm buying, that I've bought, and I haven't paid the subscription, right? So I just like seeing emails from this subscription payment, domain website page, and I've just been so busy traveling, taking care of clients, taking care of my own inner work, and it's just based on stupidity, ignorance. And then what happens? Like, because I ignored these two payments from these two different domains, I end up, instead of like $50, I had to end up paying like $300. I think $300, around $300 I had to pay. Instead of $50, I had to pay $300. Messed up. And immediately I'm like shocked, you know. I'm like, wow, why? Why did this even happen? This happened because of lack of awareness, too much stress, but mostly lack of awareness, you know, lack of awareness. I was not aware about my payments. I didn't structure my payments. I was just, because I'm doing everything by myself almost. I have an accountant, so he helps me. So I don't do everything by myself, but I have to retrieve the payments. I have to retrieve them by myself. And if I don't do it, I'll be punished. But again, like one of the ways, I have some few methods to alleviate the pain, because it's inner work again, right? Like you miss some payments, you need to pay 5-6 times, a lot of times more, right? You lose money, you know. So one way is to like think about the beautiful, amazing experiences that you have had, right? For me, in this, immediately I got shocked. I got like this nervous shock. I got pain, and I was like, okay, it happened, but what beautiful experience have I gained, you know, in this ordeal, in this trip, and the experiences I've gained is that I met, for example, at one point in my life, in this trip, I was just approaching, socializing, and I met this amazing being, you know, and I met this amazing being because I stick to my routine. I didn't give up. I went out, I interacted, talked with more people, did some shadow work. And I actually did some shadow work around this pain, about not being able to attract the person that I wanted to be attracted into my life. And then I did this double death meditation, and then the person came in. So that knowledge, you know, in itself is much more worth than this money that I lost, right? And in total, when it comes to business, I've lost maybe $2,000 I've lost because of I haven't thought, you know, I haven't thought about myself, I haven't thought about my work. I haven't been aware, which, you know, first I lost like this, there was a sales guy contacting me, and he was selling me some stuff that I couldn't use. You know, he was selling me some things that I never really ended up using. So that is just 1,000. And then $400 on this incident where I didn't pay it, and I had to pay even extra money, and then $600 for my, more than $600, $700 for my iPhone who got stolen, right? So a total of $2,000, more than $2,000, and it's a learning lesson. Stupid money, but it's a learning lesson, right? But then, okay, because I found this shadow work method that is worth a lot of money, you know. I would say 10K, because this really opened up my eyes around what is possible and what is not possible, right? Or even like when I get, for example, today I got like pain. I felt this pain, you know, like, wow, I have to pay like this much money, and I was paining. And then immediately I'm like, okay, again, method number one, think about the beautiful, amazing moments that you have gained in your life, like epiphanies, new methods, and this is one of them. And this method, this shadow work I gained on this trip, right? This trip. So that is one of the things. The other one is that obviously you can do shadow work. So I did like a quick shadow work where I was like closing my eyes. I was tapping into the warrior self, or tapping into the healing version of myself. And then I saw this Jin who realized that he lost, like he had to pay this much money, right? And then I went to him, I hugged him, I told him like, hey, what is the positive intention behind this? You know, the positive intention behind that you didn't pay was not because you deliberately said to yourself you don't want to pay. The positive intention was that you were working, you were doing content, you were busy helping people. That's the positive intention. That's why you missed out, right? And what are the integrations? The integration is that I have to block a lot of noise, because there's a lot of emails that I have that, because this one also got lost behind a lot of other emails. So the integration that I need to do is that I need to block these emails. So the most important emails are only the emails that are visible. So next time I get like these emails, I don't block it. My brain will register these emails, right? That's one thing. The other thing is that I need one email for all payments. I need one email for all payments. And the second thing is that I need to be more aware. So next time I get an email, I'm much more aware, right? Next time I walk around, I'm not right. It's like when my iPhone got stolen, I'm much more aware now. Whoa. I'm much more aware now of my things. Just about to hurt myself. Then at least I have my health. You know, that's the most important thing. At least I'm aware of what is going on. And yeah, and another thing is that next time a salesman, he calls me, I'm much more aware. I'm much more aware of what is going on, what is he trying to sell me, the amount of money, what is it that I'm saying yes to, right? So yeah, and the third method is to grab your camera, go out there. Okay, you lost some money, you know, in any kind of way. You grab, that is this another way, you grab your camera, you go out there, you go out in the green, if you have access to the green, beautiful, amazing green. You look at this, I'm blessed. You go out there and you just release. I'm like, okay, I lost this money. Maybe I can inspire people to not lose money, you know, to be more aware. Actually, there's a fourth method as well. It's a shadow work. It is like you close your eyes, another shadow work. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Tap into your higher self, tap into your loving self. You see yourself, and you see your brain. Your brain is clogged. You know, your brain is stressed. So you go towards yourself and you just see the stress is equivalent to this black oil, you know, like black mess. It's like completely messed up. It is smoking, like smoke comes out of the brain, and is like an overdrive, right? So you go take all the love from your loving self, you go towards this brain, this stressed version of yourself. And then you just hug this version of yourself, you hug this stressed version of yourself, and you just heal, you just start healing this brain. You just start healing this brain, you kiss this brain, you hug this brain, which is, the brain is actually you, it's a part of you, right? And then you let yourself know, I love you, I'll care for you, I'll always be there for you. I love you, I'll always care for you, I'll always be there. And then you just start to heal this brain into awareness. Heal this brain into awareness. And also, like, the positive thing is that also think about, okay, in my case, okay, what are the positive? Just meant like that would be the fifth positive thing. Okay, what are the positive? What are the good things that happen here? Okay, I'm more clear. My nervous system is working, and okay, at least I checked this letter once more. I found out because it could have ended up worse, right? And I just need to be more aware next time, right? So yes, so already there are 5 things that came out of this $2,000, more than $2,000 payment bill, right? It's a learning experience, you know, you learn. It's like when you go out, the same as like when you go out and people are rejecting you. Okay, it hurts, but then you find a way around, right? You find a way around. You always learn something from everything in life. You always learn something from them, right? So yeah, that's all for me now, you know, stay curious. Don't beat yourself up. Love yourself. Because every time something like this happens, like a really, really bad thing, negative thing, traumatic thing, it is a chance for you to heal. It is a chance for you to better yourself. Better yourself, love yourself, be the best version of yourself. All right, that's all for me now. Adios.